Shuttleworth. A year or so ago, Providence divined that it should become my sacred duty to document through this charmingly rough cut series of videos for UBTV the eclectic and exciting new wave of music coming out of Bristol. One of the city's finest new guitar bands is the noisy grunge outfit the Karma Repair Kit. You may remember when we looked at Idols how their sound developed from rather miffed Joy Division to express train ploughing into an oil tanker, and the Karma Repair Kit have experienced a similar stylistic coming of age. Until recently, if you looked them up online, you'd find some rather pleasant self-produced psychedelia. Go to see them live and be very, very surprised.
Live it's very visible and abrasive, but nothing we have online is.
Yeah.
The first set was all just stuff that we'd written like on the computer before we started playing with Man Rock, but then playing together it was a bit like, hang on.
Thing was a lot of fun, but it didn't necessarily highlight what we all wanted to get out of it.
Yeah, there ended up being like sections of songs that we would go really enjoy that bit and like go in on live, and kind of got to a point where it was like we should just
make the whole
focus
thing.
on that.
Before we go any further, yes, the sound quality is going to be this bad for the rest of the video. May you regard this as the creative decision that so obviously was. Watch, enjoy, and be enlightened. This is the Karma Repair Kit.
Alex for quite a long time, since we were about 15, 16. I came to uni here, you followed shortly afterwards. And the second year that I moved here was kind of at a bit of a loose end with what I was doing musically, and thought I'll just write some songs. And then I went to him and I was like, do you fancy helping me put these together in some way?
And at that point I was living with these two.
Yeah, you were living with them.
And I was like, hang on.
Yeah, then we got these idiots in.
Yeah. Steep nosedive from there.
Yeah, it's never quite been the same. weird because initially what I was writing was kind of a bit more psychedelic-y, and I love BJM and stuff like that. So when I was thinking, oh, what would be a kind of cool band to do, I was thinking, try that. And we did do that for a bit, and then after a while, I think just because we were playing together and figuring out everyone's strengths.
And because Rob hits the drums really hard.
Really hard. No way that's flying in a psych thing. We gravitated towards slightly more, I don't know, I guess punky stuff, and like I love all the like old rock from the 90s, like Dinosaur Jr. and Mudhoney and Nirvana, of course. You can't not say
yeah.
got that sort of going on. I suppose.
It's going straight to my eyes, sedating me. Got a taste for modern life, so masturbating me. I'm in love with my reality.
I was going to ask what your lyrical influences were.
I'm kind of a typical like English student-y kind of person. Like I've done all that in terms of big twat. I try and channel a lot of that in. I don't know. I like all of that stuff anyway. Just poetry and literature and stuff. So I kind of, when I write stuff, I kind of try and get a little bit of that in there, or try and draw inspiration from that each time. I really like writing about like consciousness and just mental images and stuff like that. I find that that's always the easiest way to make something really vivid and I guess exciting to hear straight off the bat, instead of necessarily like telling a story. So yeah, I guess it would be that, just
Nice one.
head shit.
So obsessed with being right, such good therapy.
The guy in the middle is Miles Hastings, who runs Bristol DIY label Gravy Train Records, organised this gig, and just released KRK's new single, Mood Swinger.
I've knew about Towns years ago, and then obviously Jesuits, and he put us on with The Death of Pop at Start the Bus a couple of months ago. And that was kind of when I was aware that he was starting to do this thing, and I just thought it would be a good fit, so I just spoke to him about it, sent it to him, and he liked it.
you're part of a community in Bristol?
Music around here is so rich and so good. Like the standard alone is just so high that it's kind of hard not to run into other really, really good bands and see great stuff all the time. Aware of being within a really like cool and friendly culture, and yeah,
that's across the board as well. It's not just the rock scene. It's like
yeah,
every genre goes
There's a lot
on
of
in Bristol.
open-minded people.
There's
Yeah.
people that are very, very good at it all.
So high, if you get selected for anything or picked out for any reason in particular, it's like a bit mad. Like there's so many other bands, like why wouldn't you go and see them?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.